What's going on? What's going on? What's going on with your mind? It's TkDaPoet, you already know, so you ain't got to quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what that means. Y'all wrote it. Yeah, I know it's Friday. Today is a wonderful day. I'm not going to hold you. Got off of work a little bit early, had time to go play with the kids. We had water balloon fight. If y'all didn't check out that live that I did, it was a little short live, but we had fun. I got hit in the head a couple of times, took a couple of headshots, but hey, it's all it was all in fun and games. But hey, you gotta have you gotta enjoy life. You can't let life enjoy you. You got to enjoy life. So, uh yeah, get out there and have fun. Play with the kids. Hey, your kids need that interaction. So, don't just be sitting at home all just on the couch, not doing nothing. Get up, take the kids out. Enjoy this summer activity, this summer heat. I know it's hot. It's hot. Trust me, I know it's hot. But you have to enjoy it, man. Hey, you only got one life, live it to the fullest. Hey, and check out this shirt, Sick Poetry. I know y'all dig it. The Sick Poetry. Hey, we got shirts, we got merch, we got more designs coming out. I'm waiting on some packages to come from overseas. But hey, I gotta get them for cheap. So I gotta go overseas and get it for the low. So here we go. But I'm trying different things. So I don't know if y'all know, but I said September the 3rd, I'm coming out with a jumping up in the words. I'm coming out with a poetry album. This is my first poetry album. It's called I Am Him. Hey, so y'all get ready for that. It's gonna be on all streaming platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, music, anything that you can listen to music to is gonna be on there. And I'm giving nothing but hot fire. So it's gonna be like 12 poems. So then also, in concluding with that, I'm coming out with a poetry book as well to explain each poem and have it down in a rhythm form. So y'all can just dive into it and see, what is it really about? What's really be going on in his head of mine? Because hey, this poetry, hey, it's straight fire. Straight fire. And so look towards for that coming out September the 3rd. September the 3rd is gonna be fire. And maybe on that day I might do some live performance, behind this, this backdrop, whatever. So I might do a couple poems live for y'all and see and let y'all know what's exactly on the album. And also my new poem, I Am Him. I have to check that out. I haven't put it out to the public yet, but that's gonna drop September the 3rd. So I Am Him. That's the name of the album, but also that poem is straight fire. I Am Him. But I've got some special guests that's coming up here today. I have Shaw Wrights. I have Psycho Gang, and I have Rich Mike coming up here. So we gonna dive into their careers, dive into their life a little bit, and see what they have going on, and also to put them out there and let people know, hey, they got some amazing stuff going on. And that's what is Black Room Media about. It's about supporting each other. Putting each other out. That's the only way we can grow if we help each other. I know a lot of people they get the stigma like, oh, I don't want to help nobody because if I help you, I might not make it. But you don't understand that person you might help out might turn around, return the favor. Not eat up off your plate, man. Turn the table. Shout out to Puka Leroy. But sometimes it be like that. You got to help each other. We can't be afraid of not helping each other. That's the only way our community is going to grow stronger and stronger if we just get out from under ourselves and look at somebody else. Okay, how can I help this person out? How can I be an inspiring person for this individual? So, we have to get out of our comfort zone and put Dallas on the map. Hey, Dallas has amazing talent out here. We have amazing talent out here. So it needs to be broadcast and shown to everybody. So, we got to put on for our people. And just like Shay, just a little insight on Shaw Wright. She is a poet. She is a poet out of New York. Uh, I don't want to get the city wrong, but I want to say Brooklyn. I want to say she's from Brooklyn, but when she come up on here, we're gonna let her, get her roll out and show and say exactly where she's from. But until then, I got a little hot track that I want to play until we can get these people up here. So stay tuned. Listen to this hot track. And this is one of my tracks that I did. So, like I said, I don't put a lot of my music out, but I'm gonna let y'all hear some of what I had. Let's go. Turn it one
What's
time.
up?
Let's go.
Question.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Y'all gotta enjoy this better. It's fire.
Get the money with you, with your get the fucking with the your corn, I invest up in this. Left everybody was straight up to the straight. Don't care like me or like me. See the ops spin the block. Ain't gon' stop till see them all drop. Grade your bill, yeah, I see the block. Grade your bill, yeah, I see the block. Ain't gon' stop till see them all drop. See the ops spin the block. Don't care like me or like me. Everybody was straight up to the top. George Corn, I invest up in the stock. Get the with the get the money with you or with your not. It was times when I couldn't see the next day. Hit the op, then I had to go pray. Father, forgive me for I seen it to his grave. Now my family say, ain't no say you didn't come with me, then I had to leave. If you wasn't there, then you couldn't believe. There's nothing that I couldn't achieve. Put your shirt on, can't wear my heart on my sleeve. I see you plotting, had to get the drop. Pull to your spot, pull out the Glock. Told beat metallic, post up and spin in the block. 3, 2, 1, had to take the last shot. Father, forgive me, yeah, I know I had sin. Coming from a film, I would do again. I'm a racer, I'm comfortable with the pen. Can't lose, all I know is win. And you know when it's over when you sold the sky and it's over when it ended where you know begin. You know my motto, friend. Let them all go, bought my family in. Stop getting love about my dividends. Leave my money up front, no back end. No love lost, way back in. Get the money with you or with your not. Get the with the your corn, I invest up in the stock. Left everybody to the strike. Don't care like me or like me not. See the out spin the block. Ain't gon' stop till see them all drop. Grade your deal, yeah, see the block. Grade your bill, yeah, see the block. Ain't gon' stop till see them all drop. See the out spin the block. Don't care like me or like me not. Left everybody was straight up to the top. Doing corn, I invest up in the stock. Get the fucking with the block. Get the money with you, what you not.
Yeah. That was Get the Money with You or with Your Not. That's a song that I did. Uh, maybe it might be about 2 years ago that I did that song. So and like I said, I don't share my music with everybody. This it's something I do to release a lot of this energy like that. But yeah, we have our first guest. Hold on, wait a minute. We have our first guest coming up. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong sound. Oh no, I'm trying to get these sound effects together. Hold on, just wait a minute. Let me get these sound effects together. But yeah, let me introduce y'all, Mr. Psycho Gang, Mr. Jamil Cristo himself, the animal, the beast. When it comes to getting those weights, when it comes to hitting those weights, he's the man. Hold on, let me bring him up one time. Let's go. What's going on with you, man? You gotta unmute yourself. You gotta unmute yourself, man.
All right.
There we go. There we go. Hey, what's going on with you, man?
Nothing much, man. Shit. Just been trying to rest. Been a long week.
Okay, okay. So how your week been going for you?
Good.
Is it
Can't
good?
complain too much.
Okay. Hey, man, before we get too deep in our conversation real quick, I want you to let the people know who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Jamil Fristo, but I go by Psycho Gainz. I'm a bodybuilder. I do modeling, and I'm trying to get into acting.
Oh, okay, okay. Look, you
So
trying
I
to add some
started.
some more stuff to your repertoire. Okay. Oh, you.
My damn woman started calling me.
So you do modeling and you finna get into acting?
Yeah, trying to get into acting. You know, I do modeling. You seen some of my pictures and posts.
Yeah, but the
I did
people
my
don't
first
know. Oh,
magazine last year.
okay, okay. Let's dive into that. How was your first magazine shoot? How was that? How was that experience?
No, it was cool. I liked it because first time being in the magazine and getting my own spread. I would have liked to be on the cover, but I got to work my way up to that
Okay, okay.
because
Ain't
I was
nothing.
on this website called Model Mayhem, and I
Mm,
basically created a profile. And a photographer from Houston seen some of my work, then he reached out to me.
okay, okay. So let's get into how you got into bodybuilding. How do you get into that? Let's talk about that.
How I got into that. Well, you've been knowing me for years, and
Look,
back
yeah, that's
then
a
I used to
fact.
have a temper and all that.
Mm,
So, mama told me to find something to put my anger into. Can't go around putting my hands on people. Sooner or later, I ain't gonna be able to beat up everybody, or somebody gonna
look,
shoot me or whatever. So,
look, that's a fact.
started doing push-ups and sit-ups every day.
Mm, hey,
Then,
I need
in
to
high
get back
school,
into my bodybuilding.
man, used to be on it.
Yeah, but
I
man,
used to look up to
I
your
didn't let
ass,
it.
man.
Look, I used to be built slim and trim like a bicycle rim. Had the biceps and triceps, all that. But hey, food is good to me.
Gotta find
Shit,
that
food
balance,
been
man.
real good to me, man. Nah, for real. But you know what? On the cool though, I told myself that I really want to get into shape because I have boys that I'm training to be athletes, and because they say they want to play sports, and
Yeah,
I'm all with that. If you want to play sports, um, hey, let's go with it. I've been coaching for years, so hey, I got to get in shape. I got to be running with them. So in a training, I'm gonna start running with them, doing the same things they doing for me to get back in shape and get back to who I am.
yeah, and that's gonna make them go harder because they see you doing the same thing, and they already look up to you, so it's gonna be a
Yeah.
plus.
hmm So I'm gonna ask you a question. So, what was your first decision when you say, "Okay, I want to make this like a career. I want to take just work next level." When was that? When that thought popped in your head?
It occurred in 2019 because that's actually when I really started bodybuilding. Besides,
Mm,
just hitting the gym. I went to like
okay.
this bodybuilding posing seminar. Then just seeing pros there and talking to them, and I was just like, well, shit, what I got to lose? Why don't just go for it?
Okay. So, what are the pros and cons to being a bodybuilder?
I was, well, the pros is shit, you look like an action figure, look healthy. Then
Yeah.
shit, if you ain't got attention from women before, getting in shape definitely gonna give you a whole, make you a whole lot more attractive and get attention from women.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. When I was, yoked up, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was young, women used to come, let me feel your muscles. Like, oh, you got big. Yeah,
See, you already know this.
yeah. You know what's so crazy though? Now that that I'm husky, I'm not fat. I
Yeah,
still got the muscles are still there, but this belly, what I'm saying? I'm trying to work on that. But hey, but these women they like rubbing the belly, like they like a little husky dude. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Then
Look,
you
my
got
wife.
the beard too. They love the facial hairs.
Look,
Some
I'm
pisses me
trying to
on.
tell you,
Women
man.
love that.
Look, little baby Rick Ross, but Rick Ross losing weight though.
Oh yeah, he lost a lot of weight.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, it's like, but I'm gonna get it off of me though. Like real talk, like this summer, I'm go hard with my boys, run and like I gotta get it together, man. I ain't been my inspiration though. When I say I'm like, oh look at Jamil, okay, he getting into that. I'm like, okay, I like that. Okay, hey, you don't know
Well, I
how
told
many
you, just
people
let
you
me know.
motivate though.
Oh no,
Do you?
I really don't, cause even when I'm at work. because I work overnight at Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the other stuff, I do. And them young dudes, they look up to me a lot, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
you ain't lying. They ask me questions all the time. A lot of them start working out, started eating more to put on size and muscle. Then even
So,
on Instagram or Facebook, people just outside the U.S. will literally hit me up.
mm. So I gotta ask you a question. I want to hold on before we get too deep in this. I want to give a shout out to April Martin. She's in the comment section, so she's saying hello to everybody. And Shay Wright, she's in background studio, and we're gonna get to her in a little bit. But I wanted to dive into the trials and tribulations of you getting into being a bodybuilder. Like what obstacles that you had to overcome.
Main thing, is just the discipline and consistency because it's hard, man. Trying to go to the gym 5 or 6 times a week, an hour and a half or 2 hours, then trying to eat at least 4 to 6 meals a day. It's not as
Mm.
easy as people, may think it seems, or easy as people may think it is. It's tough. Then just trying to find the time to do everything else in life. That should take a lot of time out of your day. People might not think an hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours is a lot of time. It's a lot of time. We only get 24 hours in a day.
Look, okay, so walk me down your daily routine.
As far as daily routine, well, shit, wake up, eat, then get ready for work, make my meals and everything. Then I go to work, then I eat on both my breaks. Then after work, I literally go straight to the gym.
Mm. So you say how many meals you eat a day?
I at least try to eat anywhere between 4 to 6.
46. You know what's
Yeah,
so crazy though? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I eat probably like twice a day. I'm not gonna hold you.
yeah,
Like when I go to work, I probably get something, to give me some energy to boost me up and make me through all the 8 hours. And when I get home, wifey, she cooking, so it's like I only eat twice a day. Like it's kind of crazy, but
yeah.
I'm like, people think like, dang, you should be skinny then if you only eat twice a day. But hey, man, baby can cook.
Hey,
but but how do you fit 6 meals in one day?
man, honestly, I don't even know. I can't even tell you. Just
Because
somehow just
that's
make it
a
work.
lot. Are they like big portions or really small portions?
They kind of semi big because I know when I eat a meal, I always have jasmine rice and shit. It's probably at least like 2.5 cups, maybe even three. It's a lot.
Okay.
Then to
Mm,
be like protein and veggies, and most people be like, damn. Because if you see like the Tupperware, I literally
mm-hmm,
fill the whole Tupperware with rice, so it's a
mm,
lot of damn rice. Then
mm-hmm.
put the vegetables and protein on top.
Okay, okay. Man,
Because
that
people
I
think
ain't
working
gonna
out
hold
is hard. Eating is the hardest part. Because just like you said, most people only eat once or twice a day. They're like, "Oh, I eat." I can look at somebody and tell you don't eat. You can't lie to me. I've been doing this shit for too long.
So, what is it that no eating 6 times a day? What does that help you with?
Helps you maintain your size, and then helps you burn those calories in the gym. Because you're already burning calories throughout the day. Then, yeah, if you're working at a warehouse like me, you consistently burning
Mm-hmm.
calories. It's hot as fuck, so you got to eat. Otherwise, you start slimming down too much.
Mm, okay. So, okay, tell me what am I doing wrong? Because I only eat twice a day. So, I mean, what am I doing? Because look, I'm not gonna hold you. Like I was at three. I want to say 345, right?
Yeah,
And I'm like, that's the biggest I ever been in life. Like, and the thing is, I didn't have that mentality, because I thought I was still kind of, small. Well, people like, dang, TK, you didn't got big. I'm like, dang, you cool? Like, dang, you just gonna
yeah.
just, that's the first thing you say to me, like, dang, TK, you didn't got big. I'm like, dang, I know I've been eating like shit. Like,
I
but
know. Take a shot at your self esteem. You're like, man,
look, and I was walking in Walmart one day, and this chick that I used to talk to, she seen me. She's like, TK, that's you. I'm like, yeah. She's like, dang, you didn't got big. I'm like, dang, no shade, no, sugarcoating. You just straight out there like that. Like, damn, like you don't care about none of my feelings. Like, so,
Nah, for
but,
real.
but that pushed me to want to work out. So I got down. I was at 340, 345 ish, and I'm right now. I'm at 270.
Damn,
You
see,
know.
that's a huge drop.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to get past 270, but it seems like I've been stuck at 270 for about a year.
Just how active are you being then? Not just that, because you said you only eat like 2 times a day. Because at times the body can think it's starving, so it'll start holding on to all that, trying to store it. Because
Okay.
then being active plays a part in there too. Because people be like, I only eat once, twice a day. Why am I losing weight? Because you're not active enough.
Right.
It's like
Mm.
you can't just starve yourself and think that's how it's gonna work. You still got to be active.
Okay. But you know what? When I was losing my weight, I was playing basketball. When I was at 20 at a fitness connection,
Fitness
I was
connection, yeah,
hoping. I was hoping. And I can say that, it really I lost a lot of weight doing that, just hoping. And that's one thing, if
yeah,
people
that
talking about
cardio.
like, yeah, because people ask me like, oh, you don't get the weights? I'm like, nah, because I really want to lose it. I don't want to gain any more mass by me, working out, because fat turn into muscle.
Yeah,
So I wanted to lose some weight, and then once I lose enough weight, let me go and hit the gyms and blow up real quick. But I stopped hooping, and start working more and got more responsibilities and stuff like that. So I gotta put that on the back burner.
yeah. That's understandable. But you gotta wiggle that in there somewhere. Because if you honestly, you can get on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You'll see a lot of successful men. They'll tell you they work out. They make no excuses. They don't give a damn if they got to wake up at 3 in the morning and be at the gym
Mm,
by 4 or 5 in the morning. They make it
mm,
happen, and that's for
that
real.
look. Look, I commend them, but you know what's so crazy? I be waking up at
Yeah.
3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And the
There
crazy
you
thing
go.
is, I be on my phone looking at Facebook, looking at YouTube until it's time for me to get ready to go to work. and
Yeah.
then
And
and that whole
fitness
time I could
connection
be,
open at 4, bro.
yeah. But I'd be like, man, I don't want to go to work tired. Look,
It
I
actually
already
gives you
be.
more energy.
It does.
Yeah, because I be feeling energized after I hit the gym. Sometimes I'm like, damn, now I feel restless.
Mm,
So
okay.
sometimes it'll help you relax too, shower and lay down. But sometimes you be like, damn, I ain't even tired no more.
Look, man, last time I went to go hoop, I went hooped at this charity event in Garland, and them kids pushed me down. They pushed me down. It was hard for me to get up, and I'm like, like they pushed me down. I'm like, damn, y'all cool, and they were calling me school, and I'm like, man, hold up, wait a
Damn,
minute.
I ain't even that damn old.
Look, wait a minute. Like, look, we ain't finna do all that now. I ain't that old, but they were calling me school, like dang. But I like, okay, cool. But that taught me that I really need to get active. That taught me
Yeah.
because I was like one thing and two things. I told my partner. I said, when was the last time you ran full speed? And And I was thinking to myself, because I thought that when I was playing basketball and I had to run full speed up the court to try to stop this dude from making a bucket. And I'm like, nigga, what? Like I was tired. Like I ran full speed to try to stop this dude from making a bucket and he still made it. And I'm like, oh no, I ain't doing that. I need to be coaching. Like where the coaching section at? Like for real, like nah, I'm like nah. Running full speed, like when the last time a person ran full speed?
I don't even know because you telling the truth. You ask a lot of people that they're not even gonna remember.
Look,
Even
I'm trying to
me,
tell you.
I don't run no damn full speed, man.
Like, when is the last time you ran as fast as you possibly could?
I think the last time I probably did was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago because my daughter and my little
Mm.
brother thought they can beat me running. I'm just like, man, y'all got a long way to go. I burnt their ass, but at what cost? When I tell you I was fucked up, I was tired of the motherfucker. I breathed hard. I was like, God damn.
Look,
You
man.
laughing for real?
Look. I already know. Trust me. Trust and believe that. But hey, I got a question. Let's dive into your competition. Walk me down how the competition is.
For the competition, shit, basically got to get a spray tan. Everybody got to get it because the
A
darker your
spray
skin,
tan.
the more yeah, the darker your skin is, the more definition you'll show. You ain't never just
Mm,
seen. You can see like a dark skinned brother in the gym. You see him working out. You see all his damn definition versus
yeah.
somebody my complexion or a white man. You can't really. You can see the definition, but not as good as you can see on them.
Mm.
So that's
So
why
that's
you
why
see
in
them get
some of
like a
those
stage
pictures
with a
you look
spray
kind of
tan.
two tone.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
be like, I like Jamel ain't that damn dark now. Look, I never knew that though. Look for real. I ain't
Yeah,
never knew that though.
that's why they always get on stage and they look darker. They have that tan.
Okay. Look,
Then shit, you gotta cut your water intake. All the cut your
what you mean
carbs.
cut your?
Then so you won't be bloated. Looking on stage looking bloated.
So drinking too much water make you look bloated.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that play into it. To make you look more conditioned and everything before you step on stage.
Okay. So tell me, what is your process to get ready for, a competition?
You can start anywhere from shit 3 months to like 1 month out, just depending on how your body, bounce back that way. But literally, you start cutting weight, doing cardio every single day, to drop weight, then to burn off that fat, then shit, drinking
Mm,
a gallon of water, well, 1 to 2 gallons of water every goddamn day. Then as you get closer to your competition called peak week, then
hmm
that's when you really,
Oh, you must got a call real quick. There we go. Here we go. Mr. Psycho Gang.
she calling my ass again. I just told her
Hey,
I'm gonna call her back if I get cussed out.
but I ain't gonna hold you up here too longer though. But I just felt it real interesting that that you took on bodybuilding and you've been in all these competitions. Like, how many competitions have you won?
um, shit, how many? I don't know. I done I think like five.
Mm,
Because I won open, and open. That's depending on what competition. That's when you get qualified for nationals. But I
mm,
ain't done like nationals yet to get like my pro card. Because that shit is a whole nother ball game. Then
mm.
another thing when it comes to bodybuilding, I'm gonna keep it real. Motherfuckers think they can avoid using steroids. That's no fucking way. Even at the novice level, people on steroids. You think you finna go pro and be able to compete with these motherfuckers who are on steroids? It's not gonna happen, bro.
So let's
Because
let's
literally, just put it this way, literally, it can take a normal person probably like 5 years to get somewhere. You doing on steroids, and if you stay consistent, you can literally do that same shit in 1 or 2 years. Not even joking.
damn.
That's how huge of a difference that shit make. You ain't never just seen somebody like they look like shit, and then 3 or 4 months later, and they look fucking completely different.
Look, yep, you right about that.
Exactly. I guarantee you they on
But I
steroids.
but see, I really didn't think, is that legal to be in a competition using steroids? Is that
Yeah, it's
legal?
legal. Because all of them
Oh,
did it. Arnold did it. Ronnie Coleman. The list goes on.
okay.
All
So
of them, bro.
okay, what bodybuilders do you look up to, or what
Arnold.
bodybuilders inspire you to okay, I need to get a little bit bigger? Pause
Oh
if necessary.
shit, man. It's a lot of them. Arnold. Ronnie Coleman, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Because he from Texas, where we from, but he out of Arlington.
Okay.
Then it's shit. Flex Wheeler, man. It's a lot of them. I just keep going on and on.
Okay. So, do you have what do you have going on right now? Are you preparing for any
Right
competition?
now, no, I'm not doing the competition till next year. I've just been bulking and putting on size.
Okay.
Because my coach asked me, and I was like, no. I was like, I want to get bigger.
Okay. So how big do you want? Are you trying to get? Like,
Well, right now, last time I weighed myself, I was at 169. I'm trying to at least get to 180, 185.
Oh, see,
And
that's what I was in high
from my
school.
height, from my height, that shit gonna make me look about 220.
Yeah,
No exaggeration.
yeah. Because when I was one out, because I did powerlifting in high
Yeah.
school. So I was in the 181 class, and everybody thought I was just big as shit. And like when I went to school, they thought I was like my sophomore year, no, my freshman year. They thought I was like a junior or a senior. They're like, "Dang, you kind of big to be a freshman." But I'm like, like
They not
I was.
realizing that's how you look. When you compact and you a certain height, people
Mhm.
think you bigger than you actually look. It's the same with me. They be like, damn, how much you like 190, 200? I'm like, hell no.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought you was at least close by 190.
Yeah. No, not at all. Then the amount of weight that I put up, a lot of people shit can't even do that at my size. Hell, even people that's bigger than me. Because
Okay.
back then I used to be impressed by, dudes that are like 200 plus and all that. Then in reality, once I started bodybuilding, I'm like, shit, I'm stronger than them. I was like, they can't do the shit that I do at my weight
Mm.
unless they powerlifting. Because who the fuck at my weight can grab the 110 dumbbells and
Look,
do them on bench press? Who the hell at my weight can put over 300 pounds on their back and do 10 reps?
that's a fact. That's a
Exactly.
fact. Look, I'm telling people thought I was crazy when I used to go to the weight room. They like, damn, you lift. Yeah, like I was one of the ones, man. But hey, I'm gonna get back to it. But
Your ass
before
really was, man.
look, I still got it's still in there somewhere. I just you gotta bring it out, bring it out.
Yeah.
But before I let you go, um, can you give some inspiring words to any up and coming bodybuilder or people that want to try to lose some pounds or lose some weight, get some more muscle? Can you give them some inspiring words of encouragement?
I would say, motivation is cool, but at the same time, motivation is temporary. Because if you're
Mm,
relying on motivation, you're going to need that kick and push every day. You got to learn how to develop discipline and consistency. Because
okay, okay.
discipline, you do it whether you want to or not. That's just
Mm,
bottom line, period. And I'm going to give an example. Because I'm pretty sure some of them on here, how y'all turn up every weekend, be drinking alcohol and smoking. Why you do that shit every weekend? Because you disciplined and you
mm,
don't even do it you do it without even thinking about it. And it
mm.
got to be the same way when it comes to eating right and hitting the gym. You
Discipline.
know it's true.
That's a fact. Because when I used to get to it, I used to go to the gym, especially in the summertime. I used to go to the gym like in the morning, then go back in the afternoon and live. Like,
Exactly.
look, I was so much into lifting weights, like it was a big vein going across my forehead, and it kept getting bigger and bigger, and it got to like down to my eyebrow. And coach like, man, you straining yourself too much. You need to, lay up off the weights, take a break for a second. But like, I was trying to get it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, yeah, that's how it be. You be so in
Look,
tune, but you also got to rest,
yeah,
so you
and I
won't
didn't.
injure yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to hear that. But man, I appreciate you coming up on here, man. I'm going ahead and let you go ahead and handle your business. But hey, anytime, man, I want you to pull up anytime. So and let me know and let the people know what you have going on so they can support what you have going on. And also, before you leave out of here, go ahead and
Yeah.
give the people your handle, where they can find you at and where they can follow you at and all that good
How
stuff.
can I type it in? Oh yeah, I see the chat. Hold on.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
My IG. Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
I still think I could beat you in arm wrestling though.
Shit, you probably can. There's actually techniques to arm wrestling. Cause
Yeah.
trust me, shit, if somebody know how to arm wrestle know the technique, you can get beat by a dude that's 150 pounds. I ain't even bullshit.
Look, a lot of people didn't know. I used to, be in like arm wrestling competitions and stuff like that, and people wanted
I
to
didn't even
test
know
my
that till
might.
now.
Yeah, like I used to be like arm wrestling competition, and people tried to test my might, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. But I really didn't understand like arm wrestling is a really thing though. But
It
hey,
really is.
I was a beast at it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit, you might
Mwah!
want to hop back
Yeah.
into it then,
Look.
because you already know how the way to strengthen your arm and the technique on how to win.
Right.
A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people think they can do it off strength. I'm telling you, it's a
No.
technique. I done
Yeah.
seen big dudes get their ass whooped by somebody smaller, because that's
And
what they
also,
relied on.
it's about the angle that you take. So a lot of
Exactly.
people go up, but you can go like that and stretch them, and where they if they forearms are not strong, because a
Yeah.
lot of people don't understand. Arm wrestling comes from the forearm, not your bicep. You can have big
Bicep.
bicep,
Yeah.
but it's about that forearm. But hey, I ain't gonna give my secrets up too much. Hey, just in case I gotta pull them out again. But hey, I appreciate you coming up on here, man. You welcome me anytime, man. Appreciate you, Jamil.
No problem, bro. Love you, man.
I love you too, man. All right, we out. Man, that was Fristo, Psycho Gang, get your swole on. Hey, look, yeah, I'm trying to get there. Hey, a pound a day. If I can lose a pound, but on the cool, I tried to lose a pound a day, and it worked for a little bit. I was on workout stuff and drinking my teas, my ginkgo biloba, my dandelion red clover, and I was on up tip, so it do work, trust and believe. But I got a special guest that's finna get ready to come up here. She come all the way from the NY, you know, sh- uh Shy Rights. I don't know why I want to keep on saying Shay, but it's Shy. It's Shy Rights. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her up to, bring her up real quick.
Got
What's going on? What's going on with you?
Man, just chilling. How you doing?
Hey, I'm glad it's Friday. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was a nice day today. It rained earlier, but it got cool later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we get deep in our conversation, I want you to give the people your handle, let them know, who you are and what you're about.
Hey everybody. My name is Sharo. I'm a poet. Also, I'm a musician. I play piano, drums, and guitar. You can find me on Instagram, Sha_Raw, SHA_RAWW.
Okay. Okay. So, what all do you do? I know you say you playing piano, so let's get into that because I found that very interesting. That
Yeah.
you can play the piano. What started in playing the piano?
Oh, I was in church. So I started playing the piano
Mm,
in 2011. So I started playing in church, and I play by ear. I was self-taught. I went to
mm,
school for it for a little bit, but everything I learned is by ear.
So I got a question. So I know that you're a poet. Did you ever try to incorporate you playing the piano and spitting poetry at the same time?
Yeah, I did some of that a little bit.
Mm,
Yeah,
that is talent.
yeah.
Like I'm not gonna hold you. That is difficult than a mother. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
to know that you know what you're playing, then
Mhm.
also to spit at the
Right.
same time.
Mhm.
Look, look,
Yeah.
you the goat. You the goat,
Yeah.
hands
Thank
down.
you. Thank you.
Like you the goat. So what got you? I'll probably ask the question. What got you into doing poetry?
Well, I started when I was little, like around 13. My mother, she gave me my first book, and yeah, I used to just write to get my feelings out the way and stuff like that. I used to just write when I was sad, whatever I felt, I just would write. I would take time out and write, and then what helped after that, I went to all writing school right here in the Bronx,
Mm,
and yeah, they taught us like we had to read a lot of different books and interpret them and break them down, and then I took a lot of literature classes, writing classes. So my writing has developed over the years because of the classes I took in college. But yeah, I've always written just a way of expression for me.
mm. So, question: do you write for yourself or do you write for the people?
Oh, both. I do both. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I write about my experiences, or I write like something if I see something, or I see something going around as a topic on the internet or whatever. I write about that. It depends.
Mm. Do you feel like it's important to create something for the people to get them in tune? Because I know a lot of poets. They say they poetry is for themselves. They
Uh-huh.
write for themselves. So is it
Yeah.
important to incorporate the people into your poetry?
Definitely. I have a lot of people that'll come, and I didn't even know. Sometimes I'll just be writing, thinking that it's just, oh, I'm just gonna write this because I was feeling this way, or getting this off my chest. And I'll get so much feedback in my inbox on Facebook and Instagram. People telling me how dope I am. You know what I'm saying? That wow, my words help them, or I keep them going. Yep, there are people who always tell me like, anytime I post any of my poetry, they'll come and tell me like how it helped them get over, or help them move forward, or help them to open up. One of my friends on Facebook, she want to get back into writing, so she'll hit me up and she'll send me like little stuff she write and ask me to, what I think about it and stuff like that. So yeah, it depends. Like I be writing for myself, but then I think about the people too. I'm like, what do they want to hear? Like what is people not saying? So it depends.
Is there any poetry that you have that like you don't allow people to hear?
Ooh, there is only because it's not finished. If
Mm,
it's like that's the only, but I don't mind sharing any of my poetry. The only
mm,
thing I don't ever want to put pieces out there that's not complete. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like I'll give like snippets, letting the people know that I'm still working on this. But I
Hmm.
don't like giving unfinished pieces, putting them on the internet.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts. Facts.
yeah.
So, what is the hardest thing to you about poetry?
Oh, writer's block. That be crazy
Mm,
because it be times where I really want to write and I can't. Like, it's like, I'll be going about my day, getting up, going to the gym, going to work. And I'm like, dang, I haven't wrote in so long. And I'll just get like words here and there, like words I'll just jot down. I'm like, dang, I haven't wrote. But what happens is I listen to music a lot, and music
mm,
helps me interpret what I'm feeling into words. So
mm.
like if I'm not writing, I'm listening to a lot of music. I'm listening to a lot of instrumentals, or I'm sampling music so I can learn how to play it. So it's like it kind of goes hand in hand. If I'm not writing, sometimes I used to get like upset about it, like dang, I haven't written, this long. Not realizing I'm listening to music and it's helping me interpret what I'm feeling into words. So it depends. Definitely depends on But writer's block is like the worst thing. I don't like feeling that at all.
Mm. But you know what? I don't know if I get writer's block.
Uh huh.
I don't know if I would call it writer's block. Like it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, let me sit and meditate on this because I can write and write and write, but I don't want to write a whole bunch of filler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
when it gets to a point where I feel like I'm just saying stuff like, nah, let me cut this out and let me wait for a couple of days and let
Mhm.
something else enter my head or my spirit,
Mhm.
whatever. But I try to take my time on it. Just
Yeah.
let it,
Definitely.
mature into something.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why like certain words would just come to me sometimes. It won't even be like sentences. I'll write down a word
Hmm.
that I've heard, or I read, or I seen while I'm outside, whatever. And I'll just write down a word and I'll add it to something that I'm writing. So yeah, it really depends on the mood, how you wake up.
So I got a question. Have you ever been in any poetry slams? Do they slam in New York?
They do, but like I said, they've been doing it longer than me. Like I work like 5 days a week, so I don't know how.
Facts.
And most of the poetry slams are at night while I'm at work. So the
Mm-hmm.
little bit I did go to, like I think I won one poetry slam, and I got on. I think I was at work too. I got on when I was at work, and me and this guy we won. So they split money with us, and they gave us money. So it was like it's two winners, and it was me and this other guy. So a lot of the poetry slams are happening when I'm at work. But this
Mm,
other guy, years ago, not so much. I think it was like 2020. He told me, he was like, you know what you? He just walked up into me and was like, you should enter poetry slams. You would win. And I was like, you know what? I haven't even thought about that. And then when he heard me speak, he was like, see, this is why I'm telling you, you need to enter into poetry slams. So I started like going online and listening and popping into podcasts and stuff like that and listening to online open mics. because he said it. He said, you know, you need to start. Like he didn't like. I remember seeing him, but he didn't know me from a can of paint, and he just walked up
Mhm.
to me and was like, "You need to enter into poetry slams because you would win." So
Mm.
that's kind of like when I started like looking online and looking at podcasts and seeing what poetry slams and things I can get involved in. Because most of them are, most of the poetry slams are going on while I'm at work. So it's like I be trying, you know, mostly on my days off or when I, you know, took a break from work where I'm able to get online and really, you know, fully commit to it.
Okay. So okay, so walk me through your mental when you go into a poetry slam.
Oh, man. So here's the thing. I'll prepare like 3 or 4 pieces. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. But again, it goes off crowd. What the crowd is
Hmm.
wanting. What the crowd. So I walk in. I'm like, wait, this is not, you know, crowd appropriate at this time. Or I'm gonna do this one because I know the crowd would be, you know, the reaction I want from the crowd. It'll happen. So it depends. Sometimes I'll prepare what I want to perform, but as soon as I walk into that crowd, it'll change. It'll definitely change from what I was going to do to now I'm doing something that I didn't even think I was going to be able to complete or finish. So it depends definitely on the crowd. Definitely on the crowd.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, okay, tell me your first experience being on the stage in front of people. That's what I want to know because my experience was kind of a little crazy. But
Uh-huh.
what was your experience, your first time on the
Okay.
stage?
So my first time, it was like when I before I thought about moving out of New York, because I don't know if you know, I lived in LA for 3 years. So
Mm,
before I even thought about moving out of New York, I had went to this poetry slam in Harlem. It's called the Harlem Bomb Shelter. And one
mm,
of my friends, he's like a competitor there. And I went there and I was like, let me try. My godmother, she had came to see me, but I was so nervous. And but it's crazy because I got one of my pieces. I wrote one of my pieces by going to that poetry slam. So the piece is called Lost in the Applause. Because when
mm,
he was up there, people started clapping for him after he was done. And that's what made me come up with the piece, Lost in the Applause. But I was really nervous. That was like my first time performing on stage, and you could tell my voice wasn't there yet. I wasn't as confident, you know, with my writing it yet. And even my godmother, she had told me after I got off stage, she was like, "You just need to develop the confidence because the writing is there, you know, but it was the confidence thing." So I was like a little nervous. There was people up there I thought was better than me that
mm,
had been doing it longer than me. So it wasn't until I moved to LA where I developed that confidence to be able to not only write it but let my voice echo too. So I had went to a school out there, Music Institute in Hollywood, and we had to perform. Like one of our assignments was performing, so
mm,
we had to get on stage. So they had like Thursdays open mics, and then you got a chance to either play songs or do poetry. Me, I always did poetry. So I remember my professors would pull me to the side and be like, "Yo, you're a really really good writer. It's just your confidence, and then your
mm,
confidence will develop by coming to more of these, getting on stage to perform." So that's what kind of helped me develop confidence to being on stage because at school we had to perform every week. We had to be
mm,
ready to perform every week. So that's what kind of helped my anticipation, like learning how to get on stage and be like, okay, I got this. This is something I gotta do for school, and then learning how to, you know, make my voice echo in a room where it's like, okay, she might be shy because you know what I'm saying. She might not be that good or think she's that good, but you know, we need her to get up there and perform because it's part of my grade. So that
mm,
definitely helped me, uh, you know, be bold and get up there on the stage and perform because I had to do it for class.
mm. So
Yeah,
how was that pressure? You know,
man, that pressure because
because
it
you're
was like,
doing it for a grade. That's just something
yeah,
totally different. Like,
yeah, it was, man. It was, first of all, it was a small setting, so
mm,
it was like 12, 13, 15 of us in the class, and the lights was low, and I would go, like, we put our name on a list, and I always sat in the front, and we put our name on a list, and the professor, he or she would read the names off the list or who's going next, and everybody that went before me played an instrument. I'm the only one that
mm,
was there. I think it was like maybe one of excuse me, I think it was like maybe 1 or 2 people there that was doing poetry like me, but
mm,
everybody else was up there performing their instrument. So it was like, first, it was a small setting. Everybody could see if I made a mistake or Then it was my professors there that critiqued us, that because we had to perform every week. Then it was me getting up there performing for them, making sure I did good. Then it was me my own thoughts, making sure my pieces sounded good. So it was definitely a lot of pressure. It was a lot of pressure. Like it was a lot of pressure.
So, okay, how did you master your cadence?
Oh, mm, uh, I guess battle rap. I'm gonna go back to battle rap
Mm,
again
okay.
because I noticed with battle rap, not only especially if you're new, if nobody knows you at the battle, they're already quick to judge you. So it's the first word that gets their attention and the last
Thanks.
word. So
Mm-hmm.
if you first open your mouth and your first word don't catch them, the last one is not either. So like that's what I
Mm-hmm.
learned in battle rap. Like there's certain artists where they first word catches me. Like and I haven't even
Mm-hmm.
heard them before. And that's why I'm like, all right, cool. They about to say some stuff. And then it'll be some artists I'll watch and I'm like, nah, the first word wasn't, you know what I'm saying? That first delivery wasn't it. So I know I'm they kind of soft, but that first word when you spit is what catches their eye, is what catches their attention. So that's how I definitely worked on that.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at battle rap is like if I say this, they gonna really tune in. But if I say something trash, they not gonna want to tune in.
Right.
So yeah, the first word and the last one is definitely important for your listeners and makes them tune into what you're saying.
Have you ever thought about becoming a battle rapper?
Ooh, I thought about it. I thought about it. I'm telling you, I really did. The only thing is, I think people are better than me. Like I watch Lady Caution. I be watching
Mm. Which
they
one? Which Lady Caution? Because
the
there's two
skin
of
where
them.
she date Tay Rock
Oh,
now.
Taylor. Okay, Lady Caution,
Yeah,
not
her.
Caution, but
Yeah,
Lady Caution.
Lady Caution is fire. Like she her delivery is crazy.
You
Real for
think
a
Tay Rock
female.
write her stuff though?
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah, I think that's her. Like before she even hooked up with Tay Rock, she was crazy. Like
But
I
you
don't
don't
know.
think Tay Rock be giving her bars though?
Oh
Come
yeah,
on
I
now.
feel like he be helping, like making her shit fire. But because Tay Rock is the goat, he a goat. So
Mm-hmm.
like, she with somebody that beat everybody. Like, don't matter
Mm-hmm.
who he on stage with, he beating them because he the
Mm-hmm.
vet. But I feel like he has some influence on her writing.
Cause you can hear it a little bit. You can hear a little Tay Rock
Yeah,
in her
yeah,
bars though. I ain't
yeah.
gonna hold you.
Because now when I watch, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah.
So if you was to become a battle rapper, who would you take out first?
Oh, dang. Vixen is crazy from she from I think she from Maryland, Baltimore. Yeah, she from
Mm-hmm.
Vixen, she's crazy. Jazz, the battle rapper, she's crazy too.
Mm.
Lady Caution. Oh, damn. It's a couple others that I've seen. Her
What
name is
about Miss Hustle?
Miss Hustle's okay. Miss Hustle's okay.
What? Nah, we not gonna do that.
No,
We
you don't
just
think
not
she's
gonna
good?
say she okay.
I
She's
don't think she is.
fire.
You think she's fire? I
She's
don't really.
fire.
Wait, what's her most recent battle rap that she did?
Well, okay, her most recent battle rap was the 2-on-2 with Denny Myers, and they went against, I want to say, Funds and Ave.
Oh, really?
But I was hearing she supposed to be on Summer Madness with uh maybe Swamp.
Oh, really? See, I haven't watched. I think don't Lady Hustle go out with what's the guy that went up against Surf?
Run
Don't she?
Rum Nitty?
No, no, not Rum Nitty. The guy he went up against Surf. So, what's his name? He grew his hair out too. He from the West Coast too. Don't she go out with him? No, that's Coffee. Coffee's good too.
Oh,
I
copy, yeah.
I like Coffee. I like Coffee. See, I'm more familiar with Coffee because Coffee date she messed with the guy that went out that battle Surf. I forgot his name.
You talking about New Jersey Twerk?
No, not New Jersey. I'm gonna pull him. Hold on. Let me.
Because
It's
Coffee
another.
and New Jersey Twerk they battled, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
Twerk
New Jersey
Twerk
Twerk is good though.
yeah, Twerk
Yeah,
killed her. But
Yeah.
she got a battle with Geechee Gotti.
Oh yeah, that's who she date. That's Coffee date Geechee Gotti. They
Coffee
was
do
on
not
stage,
date Geechee Gotti. They dated?
bro. No, they was on stage when cause Surf was battling Geechee Gotti and Coffee was right there
Mm-hmm.
next to
Right.
um next to him. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I think they mess around. Like I really like she was the hype man. She was right there. She's like, go
Yeah.
ahead. I think even a few times she was like, go ahead, get him, babe. Like, so I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think they mess around.
Mm. So okay,
Yeah.
question: who you think will win out of that match, Coffee or Geechee Gotti?
Oh, nah, Geechee is crazy. Yeah, Geechee. Yeah, that's
He
no.
gonna wow her up.
Yeah, he gonna go crazy. He gonna talk about all that. Like, nah,
Look,
nah.
look. Summer Madness is gonna be in Houston
Uh huh.
in that H, baby. Hey, I got to pull up. I
Yeah.
got to pull up. But the card that they have, let me pull it up on Twitter. But they have a card on there that's let me see, something bad. Here we go. It's Tay Rock versus Av.
Okay, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be it.
Let's
That's gonna
run
be
through
good.
these real quick though.
Uh huh.
Tay Rock versus Av. Who you have?
Tay Rock.
Tay Rock.
Yeah, Tay Rock.
I'll be
Yeah.
back, Av. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. I got Tay Rock 2-1. Av
Yeah.
might get around, but Tay Rock
Yeah.
Tay Rock, man, he been wilding people up.
Yeah. Yeah. He has.
He's
Yeah.
been
He's
wilding
been.
people up.
Yeah. He has. Hmm.
What was his last battle? The fake surf. Cuban.
Oh. Oh
Cuban.
yeah. I seen that. I seen some. They showed a clip of that.
Yeah, they say he wowed him up like he bowed him like he was one of those ones. I'm like, Tay
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
don't take no days off.
Nah. He don't. He don't take. And he don't back down from nothing.
Look
Like
at all.
I remember he battled. What's the guy from Newark, New Jersey? What's when Tay
Uh,
Rock?
Suge,
No, the other one with the
Chocolate.
dread, with the locks.
Arsenal.
Yeah, when he because Arsenal is crazy,
Yeah,
and Tay Rock battled Arsenal, and Tay Rock was all in Arsenal face like he was a little nigga. So
yeah,
like Tay Rock don't back down from nothing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Take take
I remember when Tay Rock battled Vixen. That was a good one too. Did you see that battle?
body bit. look,
Bro,
look. Tay Rock wow Dixon up. I ain't
no,
gonna hold you.
Vixen had some bars though. And Tay Rock was like this. Like
Mm-hmm.
when she was spitting, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He did that face like, yo, you
Mm-hmm.
coming crazy. Yeah.
Vixen is fire though. Don't get it wrong. Vixen is fire.
I definitely she reposted some of my videos like when I would tag her because I would
Oh
go on her
yeah, that's
page.
what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, she'll repost what I tag her in. And I'm like, bro, she's fire.
Yeah,
I'm waiting
that's
for
a
her next
solid.
battle to drop. She got another battle coming out.
Mm-hmm. On Bag
Yeah.
Somebody. On him
Yep.
and on Bag
She about to
Somebody.
go crazy. She about to go
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Here's another one. You have New Jersey Twerk versus Hollow the Don.
Oh, nah, New Jersey twerk.
New Jersey Twerk. You don't think Hollow the Don?
Nah.
Nah, you right. I can't go
Nah.
against Twerk.
Yeah.
I'm strapped in. Look,
Yeah.
I can't go against
Oh,
Twerk.
you know who's taking over? That's underneath Take Rock.
Who?
Easy to block.
I mean, they broke up though. They group. He got away. He been smashing smack. So easy to block. He ain't with gun titles no more. But
Yeah.
Easy been putting in that paint. That's one of my favorite battle rappers right now.
Yo, Easy to block is going crazy.
Like
I seen his recent battle. He battled the dude from Philly. They both from Philly.
yeah, Rambo Reed.
Yeah, he killed him. Yeah,
Look,
he
Reed
went crazy.
Dollars.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know
blocking.
that Reed Dollar was talking. He was talking at Philly, but
Yeah.
Easy. I don't like that's a close battle, but
Yo, Easy
Easy
came,
was
but
spitting.
Easy's really different. He's really
Mhm.
different. When
The
he
talk
battled
different.
Chess, remember when he battled Chess?
In Houston, Summer
Yo,
Madness. Look,
when he battled Chess, I was like, he was all in his face, dude. He was like, I don't care. Like, yo,
look, look.
yeah.
Hey, who do you call that battle? Because that's a hard battle to call, Chess or Easy.
Oh
Because
yeah,
Chess
that
was
was like a
wilding.
tie. That was like a tie. That was
They
definitely
was
like a tie. Cause
Look, I can't call no. It was a good
yeah,
show. The
yeah,
coach
yeah.
won on that one.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
that was like a tie. But I want Tay Rock to go against. It was somebody I want Tay Rock to go against. No, I want Tay Rock to go against Easy to Block though. I think that would be a good match.
Who
That would
you
be
got?
good.
Who would you have on that though?
I don't know. That would be a tie too. Yeah, that would be a tie too. But I feel like I think Prez Mafia should go against Tay Rock too. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, like you get what I think. Certain but it's crazy if you like. I understand what Smack is doing. He not putting
Mm-hmm.
people that rap and the same against
Right.
each other. Really, he putting them like either they forming teams or whatever. But I feel like Tay Rock should battle Easy to Block because he the best right now. Tay
Mm-hmm.
Rock is the GOAT. So like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
them two should. Then I feel like um was it yeah, I just feel like most of these artists. Then I feel like with Prez Mafia, he should go against Tay Rock too. Like I feel like you know what I'm saying. I feel like certain artists it
Mm-hmm.
should go against because it's their talent is there.
You know, one battle that I will go fly out and see, no matter where it's at,
What?
is Surf and Easy to Block.
Oh yes,
I will,
yeah,
I will, I will fly out to see
yeah,
that battle because
yeah.
that battle's gonna be crazy. Since
Mm-hmm.
Easy left gun titles and he been saying like none of them had his back when he was going through that mess with Smack and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
Easy got something to say. Like Surfing Easy, that
yeah,
battle's
yeah,
gonna be fire.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
where they gonna put that at, but that battle's gonna be fire.
yeah, yeah. That's gonna be crazy. Yep, yep.
Okay,
Mm.
here's another one: DNA versus Jerry West.
Nah, Jerry West is crazy though, but DNA is good too. Dang, I don't know. That one is a
I
tough
feel
one.
like DNA is unbeatable. Like that.
DNA.
Like, what angle are you gonna come at DNA with? Like
Yeah, yeah.
the, the way he
DNA.
did Vixen.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. DNA did Vixen. Wow. Damn.
But
Damn.
hold on, wait, no, I'm not. Hold on. DNA and Vixen, that was kind of close. My
Oh,
fault.
okay.
That was close.
Okay.
I'm thinking about Casey J.
Oh,
Casey
okay.
J, DNA and Casey J. Then
Oh,
they wow Casey J up. Like Casey
mm-hmm.
J was on a run. She was killing shit.
Yeah, yeah,
DNA came through and just silenced her. And that's one thing
yeah,
about DNA. DNA is a professional battle rapper.
yeah,
You're gonna
yeah,
have
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and that's one battle that I do want to see. Loaded Lux. Come
Oh,
outside.
yeah,
Come
yeah, yeah.
outside to see DNA.
Mm-hmm.
That battle's gonna be crazy. And a
Yeah,
lot of people they try to downplay DNA because he feel like he a goofy, whatever. He ain't street, whatever. But as far as rapping wise,
yeah, yeah.
like, y'all gotta
'Cause,
rap with that man.
yeah, DNA is from Baltimore. I mean, DNA is from Queens. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, yep, yep, yep. Yeah, he be surprising me though. When I watch DNA, I'm like, nah, he not about to. Then DNA come with some left field stuff. Like,
Mhm. Look,
yeah, yeah.
then hold on. We got two more. We have T Top and John the Diddy the Don.
Oh, T Top is good. I like T Top.
But
John
see,
the Don is good too.
I look in that battle. I don't know. I don't know with T Top and
Yeah,
John. Like that's like it can go 2-1 either way.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Unless
yep,
but T Top he comes with the hard angle. So if he
yeah,
come with the hard angle, I don't know.
yep.
That was kind of I go 2-1 either way because this is a rematch as well because they
Mhm.
already battled before. So this is like a rematch. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
the last battle is Shotgun Suge and Fonz,
Oh, Shotgun Sugar is good. Yeah.
the
Mhm.
Big Crip from
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Man.
But see, Fonz been getting it in too, but it's I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was.
know. Shotgun Suge is different. How you did you see how he wound up Chess?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I seen that one. Yeah, yeah. Chess be coming though.
Yeah,
Chess,
that's what. But
Chess really.
my my problem with Chess is that I don't know. He be jamming up.
Yeah, he
You
chokes
know.
sometimes, but he remember
Yeah.
he young. I think the smoke can be affecting his throat.
Yeah.
So like when
Yeah.
he choked a little bit with Tay Rock, not with Tay Rock, he was like, "Man, my fault, my fault." But I think it's
Yeah.
the smoking. He smoked cigarettes too. So like
Mm-hmm.
he's still young. Remember, he was smoking. I think since he was like 15, 16. And that's young.
Mm-hmm.
So when he threw up on stage that time when he was battling DNA, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
but he said it. He was like, the cigarettes is bothering
Yeah.
his throat. So, but other than that, man, yeah, I think is that though, like his throat be
Yeah.
getting because of
But
the
if he can get that under control, the choking and stumbling, like Chess is a monster.
yeah,
That's the
he is.
young.
Yeah, he is. He can really rap too. Like, yeah. Remember when he
So,
went against Prep?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. One question I have, like in New York, is battle rap real big in New York? It's like because you
yeah,
have the legends in New York. You have Murder Mook, you have Rex, you have Charlie Clips, you got Hollow the Don, you had
yeah.
John the Don, you had Ice, you had Sway Sever. You know, you got K Shine. I can go look. I can go on
Yeah,
like
most of them are
New
from New
York.
York. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
the battle rappers are from New. So it's funny because a lot of people travel from
Mm-hmm.
different states just to come to New York and battle. And I think most of the battles is in Brooklyn and
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn or Manhattan. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying
Yeah,
at the
right.
arena. But yeah, people travel from all over to come. I mean, Rum Nitty,
Where's
he's
the
from
Hall
yeah,
Plaza?
yeah. They be coming from all over to come to New York to see battle rap. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Yep, yep.
So it's like Murder Mook, Charlie. I know Charlie Clips is a star, but are they like real stars in New York?
Yeah,
Do
people.
people look at them like celebrities?
Not celebrity. They just be like rap legends, like the street rap, like
Mm,
maintaining the like with the streets and stuff like that. What was because you know how battle rap started. Remember, people used
mm-hmm.
to like when they used to get into it back in the day. They used to dance
Right.
battle and battle rap. So
Mm-hmm.
like they just keeping the culture alive, which is really good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's why people travel so far to come see it because it started in the Bronx, beatboxing and stuff like that. It all started in the Bronx. They would
Mm-hmm.
form circles and beatboxing. Next thing you know, somebody rapping then that's something somebody they battle rapping now. So
Mm-hmm.
it kept peace in the street because that's how they worked out their disagreements. So it's definitely a big thing in New York. Battle rap, definitely. Yeah.
Who would you put on your Mount Rushmore?
Who would I put
You
on my
you
Mount Rushmore?
you got four heads to put up on there. Who would be your four?
What for battle rap?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh Ishmula,
Mm.
uh Prez Mafia, Tay Rock, oh, and probably Surf. And
Mm.
yeah.
Mm,
The
that's pretty good. I Press Mafia. Hey, I really like Ishmula though. I'm not gonna hold you.
yeah,
Since you
Ishmula is
said
crazy.
something last time about Ishmula, uh, I went back and looked at a couple of his battles and stuff. I'm like,
Bro,
yeah,
yeah, you
yeah,
see him? Do you
yeah,
see him?
yeah,
Bro, yo, Golden Squad, he's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, he's
yeah,
fire.
yeah, he's crazy. Uh-huh.
He's fine. But you know what though? Like battle rap and grew so far and beyond. Like you have battle rappers in different countries. You had all these different leagues. Smack started something like, back in what 2004? Was it
Yeah.
2004, 2005?
Remember, because it was Rap
Smack
City in the basement.
DVDs.
Remember, it was Rap City in the basement. Remember that? Like
Mm-hmm.
with Big Tigger and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So cause
yeah.
like I said, I remember Fight Club, Remy Ma versus Lady Luck.
Oh, I
You
remember that.
know,
I remember that.
Sirius Jones versus Jen, Arsenal at the
Yeah.
like, I remember those days of staying up late at night watching Fight Club, waiting for Fight Club to come up and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And to
Yeah.
see, and that's one thing I can give Smack from Smack doing the DVDs and to where he at now. I feel like, like right now, everybody is like against URL, against Smack right now.
Oh,
But they not giving him his credit with his due because he didn't brought battle rap to the main stage, and these battle rappers are making 20,000,
Uh-huh.
10,000,
Yeah, yeah,
50,000. These
yeah,
battle
yeah.
rappers are, making money from this. And
Mm-hmm.
all the heat that they give in Smack, they talking about Smack. I don't like how this is going, but Smack built a platform for y'all to get thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
He made a platform for y'all to be celebrities and people look up to you like, oh yeah, I want to be like Surf, or I want to be like Murder Mook and Rex, and you have up and coming battle rappers is looking up to these people like they're gods and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I'm saying. Like Smack brought that to a whole nother level. And shout out
Mm-hmm.
to Smack White. Shout out to him.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yep, yep.
But see, okay, let's switch it a little bit.
Okay.
Poetry. Where do you see poetry going at in the next couple years?
Ooh, probably going a little bit into battle rap because I notice a lot of poets they rap a little, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it might like convert over to, battle rap, but I believe it's going to be bigger than what it is, a culture in itself.
Hmm.
Poetry, people coming from all over just sharing on stage, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Getting their fears out. But I feel like it's going to be a big movement with it, you know what I'm saying? With and it's so many writers, it's so many, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the culture is growing already. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends, the people that I know, have performed at the Apollo doing poetry. So remember, the Apollo is where amateurs started. That's where
right,
everybody famous started. So
mhm,
the fact that my friends is going on to the Apollo is a big thing. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Winning first and second prizes is really good to me.
right.
You know,
And
but
I have a friend. He's a A&R for Ludacris,
oh,
and
nice.
I asked him I asked him a lot of advice about the entertainment, the business, and
Mhm.
I asked him what do the entertainment world look at poetry as, and he
Yeah.
was like, man, honestly, poetry has its own lane, and
Yeah.
then in entertainment world, it's not looked upon as entertainment because
Right.
they
Yeah.
feel like there's no entertainment factor to it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I was asking him, like, man, what can I do as a poet, to take it to the next level? And he's like,
Mhm.
man, to be honest, you can really take over poetry because
Right.
no one just really captivated and put it on a platform where it's entertaining. And he said, if you can make it entertaining, you can take
Mhm.
over because
Yeah.
that's the only thing that poetry is missing is the entertainment factor to it.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, I'm like, okay, that's a bit. So, but like you said, a lot of artists, mainstream artists, they don't look as poet or poetry as entertainment. But
Mhm.
I just feel like poets are the most dopest writers in the world.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yep. I agree.
Look, I don't understand why there's not a poet that had the same status as Jay-Z.
Mhm.
You know, you should be up there with Jay-Z. Everybody should know who you are as a poet. You have
Mhm.
dope material. You have dope poetry. Why your name can be mentioned with the greatest of the writers?
Right. Right.
Why do I have to jump on a track and talk about some
Mhm.
stuff that I really don't believe in just to get views from other people? Why can't I just talk about, you know, my life or, what I seen or create a positive message or, whatever I want? Hey, so many of these skills in writing, there's different levels in writing.
Mhm.
So, I just really like with me, I want to take poetry to the next level.
Mhm.
You know, like what I'm doing for myself is I'm coming out with a poetry album, September the
Right.
3rd.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
12 poems on there.
Nice.
I'm meant. Hey, and this one thing, like recording poetry is a lot different than speaking it
Right. It is.
because I'm trying to get it perfect. The levels, the energy, like that's kind of crazy. But
Mhm.
hey, you got to put in their work to be an artist. So I ain't gonna hold you too long. Is there anything that you got going on for yourself right now?
Oh, I'm gonna be really honest. I'm just relaxing right now. Just working, getting ready for the the new semester for the students that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know if anybody know, but like in September we do a back to school event for the kids, and this is gonna be our
Okay.
third year doing it for the kids. And I go out there and speak to the kids before they go back to school. So that's in September. My friend, she hosts it, and she has me come out and speak to the kids before they go back to school.
Okay, that's what's up. So are you do you go to different places and speak?
Um, I haven't, but I've been invited to go, and people need to like. I told people I'm available if they need me. You know what I'm saying? I think, but the next big thing I'm doing is the September event. I'm going to start doing tutoring for kids.
Okay.
Because you know the school year started, and that's some extra money. So they're gonna pay me for transportation to go
Mm-hmm.
pick up their kid from school, and then they're gonna do like 2 or 3 hours of tutoring. So I'm trying to figure out that now because I work, like I said, I work 5 days a week.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out if I can come before work or if I can because I'm off Thursdays. Maybe I could take so I got to figure out my schedule, and I'm off Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I know students, they're gonna need tutors for math, reading, and writing. So I'm willing to tutor, and I'm also willing to travel to them. But I have
Mm,
to, they gotta pay me to come, and
right.
tutor kids. So that's something I'm gonna mention at the back to school program because it's gonna be the back to school event we have for the kids before they go back to school. A lot of parents are gonna be out there, so I'm gonna mention that because I know a lot of students need help, with
Look, and that's fire because you just don't know how many people you can really influence.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then by you tutoring people, these kids they need mentors, and I feel like there's not enough mentors out here for these kids because these kids out here are going crazy.
yeah, yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like I feel like we need to step up and become mentor for these kids and show them there's a
definitely.
better way because these are the kids that's going to lead our generation, our next generation.
You right. You right about that.
We need to, what Chess says, respect the youth. Hey, we
Yeah.
got to start respecting the youth and build them up to be, powerful people.
Yeah, definitely. I
So,
agree.
I commend you for doing what you're doing for the tutoring because look, that's inspiring.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We give out book bags, we give out like clothes that we no longer use no more or
Mm,
toys that you know what I'm saying? We give out a lot of different stuff around that time too to kids that need it going back to school. And it's growing. It's this gonna be her third year doing it, and it's gonna be our third
mm,
year coming to speak to the kids. So it's like I love it. It's
that's fire.
exciting.
That's
Yeah,
fire.
yeah,
Look, because
yeah.
that's
She
one
posted
thing I
a
love
lot.
kids.
Yeah.
They're innocent, man. And a lot of these kids, they want to do the right thing, but
Uh
a
huh.
lot of these kids ain't got no one to teach them the right things.
Exactly. You right about that.
So and like right now, like I participate in my kids' school. I go up to my kids' school. I sit in a class,
That's it.
and and the teacher loved me for sitting in that class. But it's like, we ain't doing that. Y'all sit down. No, y'all
Okay.
stop running
Yeah.
around. I create order in the
Uh huh.
classroom. No, we ain't doing that. And the teacher, she loved me every time I come in. It's like every time you come in my class, they sit down, straighten up, and they do what they supposed to do. I
Mhm.
like look, kids just need a little direction. I
Right.
mean,
Right. Yep.
so hey, big
Yep.
shout out to you because that's very important because you don't know how many lives you changing.
Thank you.
Just
Yeah.
by
Thank you
you
so
doing
much.
that, you're changing a whole bunch of people, even their parents. And a
Right.
lot of people don't understand that. Like dealing with these kids and teaching them, then because a lot of these kids, like my kids, they be telling me stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah,
Mhm.
you're right. I'm tripping. Then
Mhm.
got me thinking different things and stuff like that. So these kids, you feeding into the kids might really affect their parents as well. And that's why I'm saying you don't know how many lives you really touching by you just tutoring people.
Yeah. Yeah. You right about that. You're right.
So
Mhm.
big shout out to you. But man, I ain't gonna keep you any longer, man. Hey, if you wanna spit a poem and let people know, this is what you do, say raw. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get that right. Shy raw.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do the one that I was telling you about where my first time performing. This piece is called "Lost in the Applause." I
Okay.
performed this piece
I
years
like
ago. I
that.
was so shy to do it, so I'm gonna let y'all hear it. It's called
Okay.
"Lost in the
Yeah.
Applause." I was alive for a moment, but when they stopped clapping, reality became real. I no longer looked for the affection from a handshake. I was past that. See, it's easy to become comfortable, and everybody's pats and the smiles just don't seem that real. Now standing on stage while the whole crowd stares, muted by their gestures and complaints, as you hear one say, "She's still up there?" Yes, I'm here, and I don't need your applause or approval. I can see past my fear when the applause isn't there. I was lost in the applause. Getting it back is redefining yourself. Holding on is strength to one's abilities. Now that I have myself, you could clap if you please, smile if you wish. Just don't be like me, one that was lost in the applause. So that's that one. The one, the lost in the applause.
Fire,
Yeah,
fire. That was
yeah.
fire.
Thank you so much.
Look, man. Look, I'm trying to. I learned this from Papoose. Shout out to
Yeah,
Papoose.
yeah, yeah.
And he was telling me about TuneCore. Or he
Okay.
was, well, he was telling me, but he was telling the people about TuneCore. And
Mhm.
no, I had signed up for TuneCore and stuff like. And look, he owned to something.
Uh huh.
He's not supporting that for no reason. You know,
Uh huh.
he's advocating artists to get on TuneCore so they can get their money.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if you're doing poetry, record your music on TuneCore and let them put it everywhere that people can possibly hear it. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
become a public poet. You know, hey, you got your stuff is raw. I understand why your name.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand why you chose your
Yeah.
name because it's
Right.
raw.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
know, hey, get on TuneCore, record your poetry,
On
and
TuneCore, is it an
yeah.
app? Or is it an app?
I mean, I think they do have an app. I think they do have an
TuneCore.
app,
Okay.
but you know, I had looked it up online on my computer and signed
Uh-huh.
up and stuff like that. And like it's they have amazing packages on there. And like I think I paid like I want to say like $50 or $60 for the year. And every poem or every song that you want to put on there, it's like
Mhm.
$10.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And you
Okay.
know, and they put it everywhere.
Okay.
And if
TuneCore.
it and also like if you on YouTube,
Uh
you got
huh.
a YouTube channel, you know, they
Yes.
track your YouTube and you get paid off of every view, everything. Like they do everything. They take a little percentage off
Mhm.
of, off of YouTube and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But as
Yeah.
far as your music, you get 100% of that. I mean, you get
Okay.
100% of your poetry, whatever. But when it's on YouTube and stuff like that, they take a little small percentage.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but get on that, man.
Yeah.
TuneCore.
TuneCore. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
but like again, man, go ahead and shout out your handle and let people know where they can find you at because I ain't gonna hold you too long, man.
Okay. Okay. Again, y'all, my name is Sha Raw. You can find me on Instagram, Sha underscore Raw, SHA underscore RAWW.
Okay. And man, I appreciate you coming on here, man. Like I said, you welcome me anytime. Like we gonna start getting this poetry kicking, man, and let the world know that hey, we
Yeah,
we are the
definitely.
artists. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
that's true. Yep, yep.
But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and end this. But I want you to stay. I got a couple questions behind the scenes real quick. So
Okay,
stay tuned. I'm gonna drop you down. I'm gonna go ahead and do my little exit and I'm gonna because I got a little just a couple questions for you real
okay,
quick.
okay. Got you. All
All
right.
right. So man, yeah, that was Shy Raw. No, Shy Raw. I got it. I'm gonna get it. I got it. Hey, go to her Facebook. Hey, look her up. Support. That's one thing I steady preach to everybody. Support. It costs nothing to support. Go like, share all that because that's the only way we can grow. Look, she's all the way in New York. I'm in Dallas. It's cross branded. We trying to get each other out there, let people know who we are, what we do, and and what talent that we can bring to the world. So, hey, y'all know what it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all already know what it is. It's TK the Poet. You already know it, so you ain't got to quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what that means. Y'all wrote it. Hey, sick poetry. Hey, get your merch. Get your merch and get your shirts. Hey, and plus I got a lot of stuff going. Also, before I get up out of here, September the 3rd. September the 3rd. I am him. I am him. It's coming out. Please stay tuned for that. Until then, I'll catch you later. We out. Poetry life. Yeah.